Impact on the bottom side of the map against C9. The Elise band away from Forlan though, looking to target the jungle as far as early pressure is concerned.
So what will it be?
Yeah, Direwolves having a good think about this as we tick down to about 5 seconds to go. And the Kassadin going to be taken away from Bruiser.
Okay, so a bit of a smattering in multiple different directions. Fantix, of course, probably going to take that Corki into the mid lane, so doesn't want to face the Kassadin, but they're still...
I like how you say probably. I've infected your brain. Ah, stunning.
I never really know what to expect with the Direwolves or with you standing next to me.
That's a good point. I like to keep you on your toes, Frosco. It's absolute. It's going to lock away the Orianna for Bruiser. It's something that Murph actually plays quite well. Bruiser moving over to that one at the same time. As King, utility 80 carries are certainly his way, and the Ashe would not be a surprise at all.
And I think it would work really well for their long-range initiation potential that they already have collected on this composition. Yes, Xayah has the ultimate where, you know, she can jump up into the air, she can get herself out of sticky situations, but that's still the equalizer as well as the cataclysm as well as the arrow. Like, eventually one of these pieces of damage or CC is going to stick to the Xayah and just wreck her day. And then let's throw a Thresh on top of that.
And what I love about this is it plays to Direwolves' playstyle almost entirely. Early game power that they have, even with the switch over to the Morgana, I was almost completely trolled by a hover there, but it still works out because single target pick works so well if you're going to be roaming around in the early game trying to get yourself advantages and capitalizing on having better vision than your opponent. Things like this. But here's a bit of a throwback, of course, Fiora
as opposed to also utilizing the passive and the auto attack, which is where so much of her early damage comes from in lane phase.
Well, King actually trying to get some damage back here, but he's losing out. Concussive Blows comes in and the Ignites there. Okay, Forlan in trouble though, and Fantix is looking for this one. Leap comes in. Oh my goodness, that was God tier. The counter-strike is enough. The flash is coming, but Destiny gets the flash bind, and first blood goes to
the Raptor camp area. Hold on.
Schön. There's the package. Special delivery for Bruiser, who uses the heal, gets himself out of the way, but Valkyrie's there for Fantix. He wants to get more. It's a merry journey as the equalizer sets up the red carpet, and Chippy's heads in, grabs the kill, says thanks very much, and goes back to dominate Vert.
Doesn't get any easier than that. Combo timed with the equalizer, the package as well. I might have spoken too soon because Shared like, nope, we're going for it.
But the rest of Team One are going to get themselves out of the way. Fantix is here as well, so a good idea to vacate the area for Team One, but they get themselves back with this minion wave that's coming in. There's not enough creeps to get this one done. Or is there? As Schönfire jumps himself forward. Redbird gets his way out, but Fantix able to grab it with an empowered auto attack. Everyone is melting as Forlan goes down for the double for the Corki. It's exactly what we want. Chippy's turns up. Everyone gets something here on the bottom side, and they'll get the first turret.
No equalizer, no problem. The thing is with Jarvan and a massive creep wave, Direwolves have the potential that they could look to push through here, but there's a wealth of options available for them.
Well, at least Vert now gets some spare time up towards the top side to try and get rid of this outer turret, but I'm not sure whether any extra damage was done with how pushed Chippy's was. And a package is going to be delivered to Bruiser. He's taking so much damage. The flash follow-up, all too easy. Gets the circle around, but Fantix ain't going anywhere. Yeah, that's what happens when you're 167 CS.
Hold on. I feel like I've seen this play before.
Oh, goodness me. The arrow does land. Absolute. He's not going to be able to Featherstorm because he didn't even have it. Sternfire is going to be able to pick this one up, just blocking the Winter's Bite potential. Redbird, he's walking, but he's not going to get anywhere. There's so many wards from the Direwolves as well. They knew that he had no support.
But there is a counterplay available, and it's up in the top lane, but can Chippy's 2v1?
Well, he's trying to get out of the way, but there's another Vital here for Vert. He does get it. And Chippy's not going to be able to do anything. Not sure whether that equalizer is even worth it. Oh my goodness, the slow is enough, but Lunge, not a long cooldown on that one, and Vert is able to lock that one down. First kill here for Team One.
So Forlan helps get them something back into this game, but they're still losing so much in terms of objectives. It will be the Infernal that falls, and possibly their mid laners. Now, the play that Team One have on this, because Direwolves are just going to push mid, push top, and then look for a pick in this jungle, which is what Destiny's setting up to do now.
Bruiser is going to be discovered, and the arrow is going to land. The flash from Destiny gets the Soul Shackles in. It's at least a decent ultimate, but Destiny was healthy enough.
Responsibility on Vert, because that's exactly what Direwolves want to do. And then they'll just look for the teleport play. Chippy's is level 12, which means he has 2 points in the ultimate right now. So much responsibility on this Fiora to keep Rumble locked like this.
Well, he's going to be able to heal himself up, but Destiny makes his way in. Fantix has the package. He's going to turn up. That's the double equalizer that we were looking for, and Chippies gets revenge by taking him down. A little bit unfair in a 3v1. That is going to be the Infinity Edge locked in. That tower did not last very long at all. Really good riposte, but just doesn't matter. They've got much more CC to come in. The Shockwave left a lot to be desired there from Bruiser. Didn't find the targets, and they're just bleeding objectives left. Right. Absolutely no fear at all. Is another binding lens. Has Destiny missed one yet? It's looking ridiculous as Fantix. About 3 auto attacks will do it. He's still burning down. There it is. Right at the very end of the rocket, as Frostcrew would say.
The ultimate, the heal, and the flash. An absolute. That's now a 4v5 for this Baron. They've got the control wards. Team One know it's going down. They do have their smite, but it might be too little too late. One last chance.
Yeah, and a level in advantage there for Schönfire as well, as they probably want to deny him being able to leap into this pit, because you don't want to try and opt in for any sort of 50-50. There's a Shockwave, but it is locked down by Schönfire, and they grab the kill. Fantix, he's in amongst it. We've got the arrow landing as well, and Fantix knows the target that he wants to pick up. He's 7-0-4. The equalizer's there, and Redbird has to be so careful. I don't think a turret is going to bother Fantix at all, as, my god, that was just one empowered auto attack. And Chippy's representing the Direwolves underneath the turret, making sure that the Braum goes down.
They've got the wave, they've got the Baron for the steal. We can't win the 5v5.
Oh, whoopsies. Okay, Bruiser caught napping there just a little bit, but it all happened very, very quickly. The arrows are landing, the bindings are landing, the support Ashe, the binary score lines here on the bottom side. Direwolves, we know exactly where they put their power. Chippy's 3-1-4. We've got 8-0-4 Fantix. And they're looking for Nexus turrets. They'll get the first one. The Brazil versus OCE rivalry continues to be a good one for OCE. As the equalizer comes in, they're looking for the celebratory kills, and they'll get them. This damage is massive. The Nexus, not long for the world, and Direwolves put one on. It's 1-1 now for the Oceanians, and 0-2, unfortunately, for Brazil. But dominance and what we expected from the Direwolves, who can get ahead early.
And raise your koalas, because Oceania is officially on the board at Worlds.
We made it.
We picked up the victory, and we're now 5-1, I believe, over Brazil.